Hi friends, I'm Gina with Country Family Values and I'm glad you're here. Today we're making truffles, Oreo and peanut butter to be specific. You might know them as BonBons or maybe just peanut butter balls, Oreo balls. Anyway, let's do it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start this food processor. I've got about 40 cookies in here and I'm going to use about 3 of them probably just to put on the top of the cookies, but about 36 of them for the filling. Okay, so I have an 8-ounce block of cream cheese here, and I'm just going to add that. I had allowed this to soften and get to room temperature, and it's just kind of a mess. Now I'm going to add a teaspoon of vanilla. This is just wax paper. I'm going to make these into about 1-inch balls. You could use just a tablespoon. I'm going to put these in the freezer for about 10-15 minutes just to firm them up quite a bit so that when I cover them with chocolate it'll be easier to handle. This is a favorite of mine and my kids, and my husband prefers the peanut butter ones. These are super easy, but they are time consuming, so just be aware. So now I'm going to go put these in the freezer for about 15 minutes. Now for melting your chocolate, just follow your package directions, whether you're using, chocolate chips or white chocolate. I prefer to use the Almond Bark. I just have, in the past, have had better luck with that. So just follow the package directions on it. Now you may have your own dipping method. Some people like to use a fork, a toothpick. So we're just gonna see what works here. If it goes to getting too thick or if it cools off too much, just heat it up in the microwave in like 15-second increments. And be prepared to get a little messy. As you can see, I already have it all over my fingers. Just around the drip onto the pan, and then just the holes that you have, just cover them up. You can decorate these up in different ways with sprinkles, or maybe melt some white chocolate and drizzle over these after the fact. That might be pretty. You could also do some of these half chocolate, half white chocolate. Looks like I'm needing to melt my chocolate a little bit again. add some more to it. Putting those crumbs on there covers up that hole just as good as putting chocolate over it. Start thawing out a little. So if you guys are like me, you may have to freeze your Oreo balls again just to, I guess it's been a while since I've made these and I was taking too long. So I had to just pop them in the freezer again for about 15 minutes. And everything's right as rain. And over here I just took some of that white chocolate and a toothpick and just drizzled some over that. You guys, it looks hard, but you'll find your flow, just like me here, finding a method that works. It's, like I said, it's been a while and it just takes a little bit to figure out what works best for you. I think this fork method and using the toothpick to shove it off there, I think that's working the best. If you leave your ball in the hot chocolate too long, it will thaw it to where it starts disintegrating, so be mindful of that. So for the peanut butter bonbons, I have a half a cup of peanut butter. I prefer the Jif brand. It's creamy. It doesn't have high fructose corn syrup in it. I have 3 tablespoons of butter that I've allowed to come to room temperature. I'm going to add a half teaspoon of vanilla. Now I will tell you, I do have a cup of powdered sugar here. When you go to add this, I think I would add it in small increments. My sister and I have definitely created a cloud of powdered sugar all over the kitchen by adding it all at once and then using the beater, and it just, you know. So I may do it again, who knows, but I'm gonna try to just add it in small increments and see how it goes. All right, wish me luck. Okay, not too bad. So we're going to do the same with these as the Oreos. We're going to form about 1-inch balls. They may seem a little dry, but once you go to rolling them into balls, you'll see they're quite fine. I've got just a little bit of coconut oil in there that I'm putting on my hands. It seems to be helping with keeping them from sticking to my hands and losing some of my filling. So I'm going to put these in the refrigerator for at least 30 minutes to firm up. And if they're not firm enough, then I may go ahead and put them in the freezer for about 10 minutes. But we'll just see how 30 minutes in the fridge does. Any little spots that you mess up, just take a toothpick and touch it up. So I'm gonna give these a taste for you guys. This one here's the Oreo one. I'm getting the ugliest one because I forgot to put some crumbs on it, and it's really an ugly one, so I'm going to eat that one. It's really good. Just a little peanut butter one. They're both really good. Be kind to one another. Thanks for watching.